About 14.5% of children move states between the ages of 6 and 17 years old. I am part of that statistic. When I was 11 years old, I moved from Atlanta to the DMV area. To be honest, there wasn't a big difference between the two states, but the big difference was in the culture, slang, and language. An example of the difference in slang from Atlanta to the DMV is when I first started hanging out with my friends in Atlanta again, they told me I sounded different. And some of the words I were using were DMV slang, which they were not used to. I remember when my friends and I from Atlanta went to get some food, I said this food is torch, which is DMV slang for good or fire. They all started laughing and asking, what does that even mean? I was a little embarrassed, but after listening to Liz Scott's TED Talk poem, I realized I am multilingual, in her sense, as I can switch between different dialects and both are equal. Another example of my experience with different dialects was in the South, where we were typically raised to call everyone older than us ma'am or sir, even if there's only a 5-year difference. When I went to school to address my teacher as yes ma'am, she was a little shocked and said not many students, let alone people here, use that for me. Though it was my norm, but for me, I tried to show respect. Some may take it as disrespect for calling her old, but that was the first time I learned that people show respect in different ways. In conclusion, my experience from moving from Atlanta to the DMV area at the age of 11 highlighted the significant culture differences I encountered, particularly in the language and slang. The initial embarrassment I felt when my friends laughed at me for using the DMV slang underscored my ability to navigate multiple dialects, revealing a deeper understanding and identity in communication.